Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. I just wanted to do a kind of informal sit down video with you and tell you the 5 things that have helped me the most to deal with my anxiety. So a lot of you who know me in person or who follow me on other social media know that back in July, I had a big struggle with my mental health and I hit kind of a brick wall. I was having daily panic and anxiety attacks that were literally stopping me dead in my tracks. It was really frightening and a bit terrifying. It was a wake-up call for me. And it was a big red flag waving, telling me that I needed to start taking care of myself. And since then, I have been on a wellness journey, just searching for ways to support my own mental health and my body, my mind, and my spirit. So these tips are things I have learned along the way. One of the biggest factors in my wellness journey, and one of the things that I think has served me the most, is a daily meditation practice. Just a few minutes every morning to sit with myself, with my thoughts, and be mindful, quiet, focused, getting away from all the craziness and the chaos and the loudness of the world. Especially as a mom with a 5-year-old, I feel like I need this daily opportunity to just be me. Sometimes I do a guided meditation, but most of the time I just listen to music. I maybe use my tarot cards, I burn a candle, and I let things flow naturally as they come through me. And whether or not I'm actually meditating, so to speak, or if I'm just taking that time to focus my energy in positive intentions and positive thinking, I feel like that's been a really great and effective tool for me. And it's one of the things that's helping me to notice the thoughts that are intrusive and the thoughts that send me spiraling into an anxiety attack, and to get them under control and kind of nip them in the bud right away. All right, the second thing that has helped me so much is getting back into journaling. Whether it's a standard sit down and let all my feelings out and write the story of my life in my journal, or if it's just a brain dump, or maybe I'm inspired by something and I write a few verses or sentences or some poetry. Sitting down with actual pen and paper, being intentional about letting it flow out of me, whatever it is in the moment, has been so therapeutic and so helpful. One of the things that I wrote in my journal was a panic page, I call it. And it's a specific page that I've marked that I go to anytime I'm feeling anxious and I'm having those spiraling thoughts that are sending me out of control. And that page has questions that I ask myself and different activities and ideas and things that I wrote when I was in a good place mentally so that they could help me out when I was having a hard time. And it has been invaluable. My third tip is to start using essential oils. And I know some of you guys are automatically going to think I'm crazy because for some reason it's one of those like super touchy subjects that people are either all in or they just think it's woo and it's nonsense. But I've been using them for over 10 years in my family's health and wellness, and I have them in my medicinal arsenal, but I had never really started using them for mental health until I hit this brick wall back in July with my panic and anxiety. And they have been the greatest tool to keep me dedicated, to keep me on my path, to keep me focused. Whenever I'm having a hard time, I pull out my oils. Our sense of smell is tied directly to our emotions and our feelings, and it's so incredibly powerful. Whenever I'm feeling like I'm about to start panicking or having an anxiety attack, I pull out a bottle of Valor and I just breathe it in deeply and I let it touch all the little parts of my soul, and it calms me immediately. I make sure I bring my oils with me everywhere that I go. I have different blends for different situations and different emotions, and they help me to get different feelings under control. Sometimes I use them in my meditation, and I have had the most powerful meditation experiences when I'm using frankincense and other essential oils. They also help me to get a restful sleep at night, which I think is imperative to getting well and being healthy. It's just another ritual that I can add into my day that brings me joy and happiness, and it's really helping me to stay on track and to stay dedicated with my goals. Next one is simple enough. Spend more time outside, get back into nature, breathe some fresh air, get some sunlight on your skin. Vitamin D is very, very important in our brain's chemical processes and doing all the things that make us feel good and healthy. Especially in the wintertime, I think it's hard for a lot of us. But one of the things that I do when I'm feeling yuck and starting to spiral out of control is just open my front door, take in a few deep breaths of some clean, fresh air, look up at the sky, look at the clouds and the trees, and just appreciate all the majesty and all the glory of the earth and the universe. But definitely getting outside, getting into nature, going for a hike, going for a walk, one of the greatest tools and one of the simplest things that you can do to just help yourself start feeling better in the moment. And last but certainly not least, a daily yoga practice has been so incredibly life-changing for me. 20 or 30 minutes a day, stretching, mindful breathing is such a big part of that. And I think that that is where I'm getting a lot of the benefit as well. Just learning to control my breath, to focus on my breath, to create healthy patterns with my breath. And just moving my body, getting my blood flowing. It supports my mental health so, so much. And it makes me feel good that I'm doing something for me. So just rolling my mat out is the first step I take every single day when I wake up. I make sure that I set this time for myself, and it's a priority in my life, no matter what else I'm doing, to get my body moving and get my blood flowing and just breathe. All right, guys, that's all I've got today. I hope you liked this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and let me know some of your tips or tricks for dealing with anxiety in the comments down below. Thank you guys so, so much for watching. I appreciate it more than you know. I hope you do something to take care of yourself today. Bye.